people.
And we should be live.
Today's episode of the Wrestle Arc Podcast is brought to you guys by all of our fantastic sponsors that are down below because I don't have the fucking sheet in front of me. That's just great planning by me. Hold on. Fucking sponsor sheet. God damn it. We're off to a flying start.
Excellent.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to the stream.
Hello.
So, just a big thank you to our sponsors, Player One Coffee, Fanatics.com, Vivid Seats, Glitch Energy, Dream Clothing, QQT Public. Make sure you check them all out in the description below, along with all of our socials and Discord. Hi, everyone.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm Radio. That's
Are you?
that's Led.
I'm here for once. What?
That's Liam.
I'm not asleep for once.
And that's the fucking guy Vega that was supposed to be.
Hi. 5 minutes late.
Good job, buddy.
Yeah, we kicked Peyton out. It's kind of fair.
Yeah, it's funny. As soon as Vega joined the VC, right, we all just went, bye, Peyton.
Like, yeet. Get out of here.
You couldn't plan
Yeah.
it better.
Anyway, we have some interesting things to talk about, right?
Oh, that we do. Do we want to start with the breaking news?
Breaking news. Do you want to start with the breaking news?
Bam, bam, bam.
Start with the breaking news. Go on.
All right.
Breaking news.
So, announced by WWE's person, Triple H, and by WWE itself.
WWE's person.
Yep.
The chief.
first ever. The first
Just
ever
person.
2-night. Yep, he's just person. The first ever 2-night SummerSlam is coming to MetLife Stadium in New Jersey on August 2nd and August 3rd. Tickets and on-sale
2025.
information coming soon.
Yes. Big
quite
news.
big, you know.
It's
You know,
kind
they
of crazy.
confirmed.
We knew 2026 was going to be 2 nights. We had no idea anything about 2025.
That's what I mean. Like, they just confirmed they confirmed the Indianapolis 2-night thing a few months ago. I remember doing the short myself. I think it was me anyway. Or it might have been somebody else. I can't remember.
It's because they were supposed to get Mania and they didn't get it.
Yeah, they didn't get it, but they got SummerSlam for 2 nights, Indianapolis in 2026. But no, I think New York City New Jersey's kind of New York, right? Kind of. I don't know.
No, if you said that to a real New Yorker, that's lucky. But yeah.
Real New
Honestly,
York.
I'm happy about
Kick my ass.
it.
A
Hey.
2-night SummerSlam. I'm kind of happy about it too, to be fair.
I'm gonna try and get tickets to go to this one.
I think it's kind of
Yeah, I mean,
exciting. I think they're gonna end up having all the big shows be 2-night eventually.
That's going to be John Cena's last SummerSlam, you know.
Yeah, and he's gonna be on both nights. Imagine.
I need to go to this one.
Well,
John
don't you
Cena's
know-
MetLife
It's gonna be at Wembley.
Stadium.
But oh well.
What'd you just say?
They're saying that it's not going to be at Wembley. That's why I said.
No, it's not gonna be at Wembley because Wembley's getting an even bigger show.
WrestleMania.
Yeah. Anyway,
Wonderful.
so that's the breaking news.
Yeah, so that's kind of exciting.
But
I'm intrigued to see what they do there.
the one thing that I wanted to bring up was obviously the thing that was released. But I can't go into much detail about it because someone in here hasn't watched the whole thing yet.
I watched it.
And that, of course, is the Mr. McMahon Netflix series.
Documentary. Yeah.
I am not going to spoil anything for these guys because I already watched the whole thing. But all I can say is wow.
How long is it?
It is 6 episodes, but they're different lengths.
Ugh, for flip's sakes.
So like one's
Yeah, the first
45 minutes, one's like one's like an hour.
Yeah, the first episode, which I have seen, is like 45, 46 minutes.
You're telling me I have to listen to Vince McMahon talk for an hour?
No.
But then, what I do like about them is that the title of the episodes are very like wrestling orientated. Because I noticed the last episode is called The Finish, but the first one I can't remember what exactly it was called. But I know one's called Attitude, and then I know there's like other interesting titles like Screwjob. I think that's one of them as well. So I can
Attitude,
imagine.
that one, obviously, I think people can take a guess as to what attitude.
But yeah, basically, it's one of the biggest deep dives into one of the most enigmatic people in the history of professional wrestling. That then the guy revolutionized, from the first episode anyway, the guy revolutionized what it was in the 80s and 90s, I suppose, after he bought the company from dear old dad.
Yeah, I guess we
people
can
talked about it.
pretty much, for those people that don't know, Vince bought his dad's company. And pretty much he went around, trying to make it different than what his dad had.
Well, because at the time,
I was talking to my colleagues at work today, and they watched the thing, but like they said, and like I've been saying all this time, right? Yes, Vince McMahon is an evil, evil, evil human being,
He didn't start
but
off
also, without him, we will not be here right now talking about pro wrestling.
some in a positive light, some in a very negative.
No, in general, we would not be talking wrestling or watching wrestling without Vince McMahon.
He's not wrong.
That's just a fact.
Yeah, I can't deny
without
that.
Vince McMahon, there would not have been anything, really.
I mean, really, the one thing that pissed me off about the whole documentary was they had fucking Meltzer in it. That's.
Of course they did. Why wouldn't you have Meltzer in it?
He fucking. I don't know why they dragged him into it.
Why wouldn't they have Meltzer in it? He's like the most controversial guy on the internet when it comes to pro wrestling.
Controversial, yeah. I guess you could fucking say after watching him in this.
I don't know. I think you could argue that either Jim Cornette or Bully Ray on Busted Open Radio also have a claim to
Bully
that
Ray only points out facts, okay? If you disagree with Bully Ray, then I don't know, you're just weird. He'll put you to a table.
I will say this. For those of you that haven't seen any clips or anything from it, I would suggest you watch it because, like I said, they talk about things that I did not think that they were really going to bring up.
Also, from what I've seen on Twitter, they apparently fact-checked everything.
Yeah, Meltzer, you fucking prick. Let them have one goddamn thing. Like they were talking about attendance thing, and Meltzer was like, actually, it was this.
Yeah, because Meltzer probably got paid millions to do this, okay? I don't think anyone would reject that kind of money.
Let them have one goddamn thing.
No, anyway, yeah, the Vince McMahon documentary Netflix thing is out. Go watch it. And if you don't watch it, then screw you.
Oh, the fuck with you. I guess you don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
At the end of the day, we will never see Vince McMahon again.
Yeah, this documentary pretty much.
Unless he buys AEW.
Okay, let's simmer down.
After what I've been hearing, it will not shock me.
I will say they mentioned that.
Yeah, AEW was mentioned apparently.
Yeah, in a freaking WWE.
I saw one of the storyline ideas he had. Oh my god, with Stephanie.
We're not. Leah, when you get to that, you're gonna say, "What the fuck?"
It involves Stephanie. That's all I'll say.
Yeah, I know it's probably insane.
Yeah.
Oh, insane! No normal person should suggest that as a storyline.
And he did not
Vince
make
is
it
not a normal person.
But luckily, it did not make it to TV.
Thank God.
That would have been.
I should imagine Linda probably had to push back on it and say, "Yeah, don't do that, you fucking weirdo."
Was Linda in this?
Yeah,
Yeah. She
Oh, she's
actually
in it.
looked good in it.
Yeah, she was probably like, I'm living off his money. I'm fine.
I mean, she's aged well in comparison to him. He looks half dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had so many legends in it, didn't they?
Oh, they had. Well,
Everyone.
Hulk Hogan's in there.
Bret
Tony
Hart.
Atlas is in there. Bret Hart's in there.
Cena.
Brett didn't fucking hold back either.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Sean.
But yeah, anyway, go watch
Rick.
the Vince McMahon thing on Netflix. It's a must watch, as Radio said.
I'm not gonna lie. I binged watched it the past 2 days, and I was like, oh, like I didn't even bother watching AEW. Like last week, I was watching.
Who watches AEW?
We'll talk about that. We'll talk about that fucking show here in a minute. But we gotta start with.
Let's start with Raw.
No, we start with SmackDown
Do we? No.
from last week.
But Raw from last week also happened.
Yeah, but I mean, we could talk about
We
Raw this
won
week.
last week, Radio.
I'm just doing what we usually do. God damn it!
I'm never
It's
here.
been a while since you've been here.
Yeah, I know. You do things differently now.
Yeah, we're starting with SmackDown from last week.
Okay.
You can't fuck with the formula.
I am the formula bitch.
We had.
Which I heard was a banger.
I heard it was very good, but as you could take a guess, yeah, night one.
Really?
Yep.
You don't say.
And then we had this. Honestly, I feel like they should just make a goddamn movie at this point with how they did this. Cody and Roman met at Georgia Tech to determine if they will back each other up for the epic tag team match against Solo and Jacob at Bad Blood.
Saw this.
Which I kind of figured out why I feel like that match will be the main event, or should be.
Shouldn't be, but probably will
Because
be.
Cody's from there and Roman played there, and I guess that plays.
And CM Punk and Drew McIntyre have a better storyline that's been going on for months, and it's a Hell in a Cell match.
Look at, don't yell at me.
I am yelling at you.
Yell at Triple H. It's not my goddamn idea. So then
You have contact with him.
sometimes. Anyway, then we had Apollo Crews versus Giovanni Vinci. Okay. I want to say one thing about this guy. Giovanni Vinci, you need to get the fuck out of WWE. You are not on a roll, my friend. You.
I don't think you understand, Radio, that this is a storyline.
I don't care. He needs to leave.
No, he doesn't.
Dude, he lost in less than. He lost again.
Yeah,
in about.
because it's a storyline. Let it cook. He's been back for like 2 weeks.
Let him cook. What the fuck's he cooking? He lost twice.
Yeah, and just wait until he holds the IC title.
Okay.
Then talk to me.
I like how you're getting upset with me over it.
Imagine Ludwig Kaiser winning the Intercontinental Championship next year, and then Giovanni Vinci moves to Raw, and then he beats Ludwig Kaiser for the Intercontinental Championship.
Someone's using their head.
It's called revenge. Being kicked out of Imperium so that Giovanni Vinci could become a suave Italian bastard again, you know?
Getting dropped out to Apollo Crews twice is kind of funny, though.
Yeah, Apollo Crews of all people, like, God, Jesus Christ. You know, if Giovanni Vinci wasn't so smug, he wouldn't be getting beat by people who haven't done jack shit on the main roster for years. Yeah, Yeah. I mean, Apollo Crews is a talented guy, don't get me wrong, but he's not in the most prominent of positions right now. Well, he hasn't been ever, to be honest, but, not since NXT, Black and Gold, anyway, but, it's just on the main roster, Apollo Crews is, I am jobber number 1. But now he is jobber number 2, because jobber number 1 is Giovanni Vinci.
Yes.
So then we had the Bloodline picking a fight with a frustrated Kevin Owens. KO received a surprise from DIY, and general manager Nick Aldis set up a 6-man tag match between those 6 tonight.
Was the head key in it?
No. It says here that Ricky didn't appear at all this week.
Oh.
How can they do the?
As he was
How can they
backstage
do the
at Raw.
goat like that?
He was
How can
backstage at Raw with Bold Pierce.
How can they do the goat like that? Like, what the hell?
Yeah.
So the next match was Bayley and Naomi defeating Nia Jax and Tiffany Stratton in a tornado tag team match. Both Bayley and Naomi apparently both pinned Nia Jax.
So it's going to be a triple threat match.
Probably.
No.
Nick Aldis apparently has to figure that out.
So he's going to make a triple threat match. Or he's going to have Bayley face Naomi.
I mean, that's what's gonna happen tomorrow. That they're gonna face 1-on-1.
Yeah, apparently it's Bayley versus Naomi on SmackDown tomorrow, and then the winner will face Nia Jax with Bad Blood. But I think there's going to be a false finish, and then it'll be a triple threat.
Yeah.
Because Naomi might get pinned by Nia Jax.
Triple threat match then, man. Jesus Christ.
What?
Huh?
Nick Aldis taking this GM role seriously. Like, chill out a bit, man.
And then meanwhile, Monday Night Raw, you got Adam Pearce can't control Braun Strowman and Bronson Reed, and there's just chaos left, right, and center elsewhere as well.
Do you want to stand in the middle between them?
Wait,
No,
we're
we're
not
not.
SmackDown, and then we'll get to Raw. So then SmackDown ended with Kevin Owens and the Street Profits. Wait, what? Kevin Owens and the Street Profits? How the fuck?
Yeah.
Versus the Bloodline, ending in a no contest. I thought it was DIY. What the hell?
Yeah.
When
Yeah,
the Bloodline took out
it was
DIY
DIY.
before the match,
Yeah, that was gonna say.
the Street Profits then emerged. But they still lost. But then Cody came out to help out. But then Kevin Owens had a chair.
Yeah.
He looked like he wanted to fucking swing.
Yeah, if Kevin Owens has a chair, just run.
Kevin wants to swing. They're not letting him swing, and it's pissing me off. Swing, bitch.
I'm literally on WWE's YouTube channel right now. Why is Piper Niven attacking Michin with a trash can?
Because you guessed it.
Well,
I don't know. But I don't know. They got some rivalry there that.
also we weren't live last week, but the SmackDown before last week, Roman Reigns returned,
Yeah. Daddy did.
and now him and Cody are going to tag team together.
Yeah.
And I don't trust that bold son of a bitch.
I don't trust anyone.
I don't trust Cody.
So then we go to Raw.
Oh god, this show.
And right when you think shit couldn't get any more crazier between this love triangle, they added a fucking shark cage.
Yeah.
And that wish Eddie Guerrero is gonna be up in the goddamn cage.
Dominic gonna be stuck behind bars.
Again, he's gonna be traumatized.
Whilst two of his
Bitches go at it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they can still say that countouts and disqualifications are involved, but there's going to be shenanigans.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
obviously.
mean, JD and Carlito are still.
And we all know that Rhea Ripley is probably gonna destroy Liv Morgan.
Yeah, until Dominic Mysterio
And then Liv Morgan
finds a way.
retains.
Yeah, and then Dominic Mysterio finds a way to drop a small-sized weapon that's deadly enough to knock out and eradicate
And the
her.
referee
Pretty
did not see at all.
Yeah. Funny.
Rhea, please just win the belt off Liv, please. Please.
She's
whatever,
not.
please.
She's not.
Yeet.
I don't
Yes.
want to live with this fucking belt anymore.
Yeet.
She can
No,
go be
not
with
yet,
Dominic
Liam.
as a part of the street trash.
Liam, no yeet yet.
So then we get Sami Zayn versus Ludwig Kaiser.
Ludwig guys.
The only thing I saw on Twitter of this was Sammy getting yeeted into the timekeeper's area, head first into a chair.
That he did.
Did he die?
Yep.
It looked like he did.
No.
The minute he hit the chair, he did that thing. He did that thing where he goes limp when he bumps. Like he does one of them limp bumps, you know.
Well, despite that, Sammy still won. But after the match, Gunther once again said no to the world title match.
Damn.
Going through as a troll is just the best thing ever. Oh, you want the World Heavyweight Championship match? My answer, still no.
Yeah, Gunther, because he can beat your ass for it. Just like
Well, yeah,
the IC.
he can beat him for the IC title, but for the world title, he ain't beating him.
Gunther's on another level right now.
I still think Sami Zayn beating Gunther for the IC title was the encore, but let's move on from that. Sami Zayn was Gunther's gonna get added to Bad Blood though. It has to. He's gonna say yes eventually.
Yeah.
So up next we got Dragon Lee versus Carlito.
Oh my god.
Yeah, the match everyone wanted. This should have been the main event.
Kind of forgot to be honest.
I'm sure it was a decent match somehow, but
Well, guess what? Rey Mysterio would come out of nowhere and neutralize the Judgment Day.
Damn, Little Ray Ray, eh?
Yeah, little Ray.
Little Ray Ray.
Dragon Lee ends up defeating Carlito. But then, these two guys keep fighting each other. Braun Strowman and Bronson Reed. Pretty much, there was supposed to be a match with The Miz, and that didn't happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, Braun Strowman was like, "Fuck you, you ain't fighting The Miz."
I mean, if I'm the Miz in that situation, I'm not gonna argue.
If I'm The Miz,
I'm kind of happy that I got saved.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I wouldn't bitch about it. I'd be happy.
Did they break the ring?
No, but apparently Karrion Kross talked to The Miz before the match. He wants to see the darker side of The Miz again.
Apparently Bronson vs. Braun is happening again on Raw.
Good, put it in a cage.
I don't know, but it's just meat, isn't it?
Then Drew McIntyre came out and says that he's gonna take CM Punk to hell.
Oh, CM Punk's promo the week before, though. OMG.
That was...
We weren't live last week, but, CM Punk's promo, holy shit.
Dude, he fucking...
He talks slow, because he mad.
But then Drew cut this one and pretty much...
Yeah, no one cares about it.
Yeah, no one cares. Yeah, no. So then Damage Control defeated the Unholy Union.
Oh, wow. They went from being tag champs to jobbing again, probably.
Yeah, that's what it says here. But get this, guys. The New Day took on the Creed brothers.
Oh.
And guess what?
Well,
The New Day lost. Again,
yeah. Did Xavier Woods get mad?
Xavier Woods is getting pissed. Pissed off to the point where he bitched about being world champion and how he's never been world champion when Rey Mysterio came to apologize. And, yeah, he went off on Kofi and pretty much said, and then Rey was like, okay, how about you and me have a match next week? So those two are going to fight each other.
Yes, they
Did you
are.
hear? Whilst we're talking about the New Day, Big E did an interview recently. He said he's going to have scans in the next 3 to 6 months, and if everything goes fine there, then they can start planning for his in-ring return.
Why so far out?
I don't know, but Xavier Woods needs to calm down, and Big E needs to have a word with him.
Big E needs to come back. He needs to.
Big E needs to fix the New Day.
Big E is
He was the jiggling glue that the New Day needed.
Yeah, he probably just like shouted at both of them, and they both sat there like little kids in the corners, like just listening.
You want to know? It'd be great if Vega had an opinion about this. Vega, you're a huge New Day fan. Tell us about it.
They're breaking up soon. That's all I got.
Down, straight to the point.
Thank you for your expert opinion on the New Day.
I like it.
Thank you.
You heard it here first.
I like it. Straight to the point.
Great.
By the way,
The inside source, a New Day breakup coming soon.
If they break up now, Vega told you.
You heard it here first.
Vega has the all-seeing eye when it comes to the New Day.
Vega has more sources than I do.
Sources,
But
trust me,
now
bro.
we got to talk about this main event. Jey Uso versus Braun Breaker for the IC title.
Yeah.
And I got to tell you, I did not expect this outcome.
Yeah, neither did I.
I don't think anyone did.
No one did, actually.
Jey Uso defeated Braun Breaker to win the IC title.
Winning his first
Yeet.
singles title.
Jey.
About time.
His first singles title.
And it took him 14 years.
Alright,
Now
Jimmy,
he can retire.
you're next.
Alright,
Here's
Jimmy.
the thing.
U.S. title.
Here's the thing.
Uh-oh.
Jey won, and I think Dominic beats him for it. I told you guys this the other day.
Yeah, that could happen.
And I think Rhea Ripley accidentally cost Jey the match somehow.
Oh, maybe, yeah.
And then they won't be yeeting together anymore.
Yeet.
No.
And then Jey can then focus on the heel things he needs to focus on, which is the bloodline. You know?
Yeah.
Also, by the way, Dominic deserves a title.
Does he?
I mean,
I have watched
yes.
wrestling, but then at the same time, it's like he deserves it for, I guess, the long-term commitment to his job. And I mean, he wins the Intercontinental Championship on how over he is, but yeah, it's just a shame it came at the expense of Braun Breaker. Which, don't get me wrong, I get he's going to be fine. He's young. He's got all these years ahead of him and plenty of championships. But then it's like, did Jey Uso really have to beat Braun Breaker for the Intercontinental Championship?
Well, I saw this on Twitter. People were like complaining Jay's never won a title, but now that he's won a title, people are still complaining. Like, make up your mind.
You can't please wrestling fans. That's what I figured out.
It's not like I'm complaining. I can see why they've done it.
No, I'm not talking about you. I'm just talking about fans in general.
I'm not complaining. I can see why they've done it. As I said, they've given it to him on the basis of how over he is as an individual. But then it's like, Braun Breaker is like, could you not position him a bit more dominantly, even though I'd say the reign wasn't really booked the best, if we're being honest. And yeah, he had 51 days, and that's a small sample size and whatever. But it's like, if you were going to have him drop it to Jey anyway, then why not, give him something worthwhile before doing so?
I think they gave him the title to keep him relevant, to keep him doing stuff until the Bloodline thing kicks in.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about. Now that he's lost it, now what?
Oh no, I'm talking about Jey.
Yeah, Jey, I know, but like Braun Breaker, now that he's lost it, I'm concerned for him. Like,
Jey,
now what?
No, he'll be fine. He's the future, man. He'll be
Yeah,
fine.
I know. But like, still.
Just let it play
Alright,
out.
so now we go to AEW.
He'll probably fight like Eli Dragunov for like 6 weeks.
Does NXT not exist?
This
CM
week,
Punk
no,
was there.
because really only a couple big things happen on there. First off, Stephanie Valkyrie sends a message to the two that are in the NXT Women's Championship
Roxanne
match.
Perez and
Roxanne
Julia.
Perez and Julie.
Yep.
Julia's English is
Um,
very good, by the way.
Two
She
guys
was-
in short shorts pop up out of nowhere.
She was born in London, England, to an English. I think one of her parents is English, actually, or maybe they're both Japanese. I can't quite remember. But either way, she moved to Japan when she was young. But yeah, her English is quite good.
Two guys in short shorts apparently beat the OC.
Two guys in short shorts.
Well,
Short
they're like
shorts.
jean shorts. Hank Walker and Tank Ledger.
Hank Walker and Tank Ledger. Yes.
Then Wendy Chu and Rosemary defeated Reese and Peter. What the fuck?
Brendan
Petrovic?
Reese. Carmen Petrovich.
Shows you how much I watch NXT. And then pretty much A-Town Down Under defeated Javon Evans and Cedric Alexander. And then
And
That turn is never coming.
CM Punk was there too.
yeah, and then Punk talked to Trick and said, "Oh, I'm gonna be a fair rep."
Talked to Ethan also.
He's gonna call it
Yeah.
down the middle.
Ego.
And there was no Joe Hendry.
No.
No, but speaking of that, I got a weird TikTok the other day. It was Ethan talking about Joe's song, and
Yeah.
then pretty much he admitted that his daughter filmed him with that fucking Bowser video thing that he did.
Yeah, and she's 6 years old.
He should be a professional. Anyway,
He said she is.
apparently works for WWE now.
Huh.
Anyway, that's pretty much it. So then we go to AEW,
God.
and this was very interesting.
Grand Slam.
Yeah, it was
I
Grand
saw
Slam.
I saw Will Ospreay stop Kyle Fletcher doing bad things.
Yes. Great storytelling.
But we
So,
started with the world title match.
Yeah, which it had McGuinness versus Danielson, and
It wasn't a world title match, but okay.
it almost didn't happen. Nigel wanted the ref to. Well, actually, it says here it was because he says, "I want a 10 count. I want to be declared the winner, and Danielson should be stripped of the title."
Okay.
Weird. Paul Turner then began the tag count, waiting for Danielson to make his entrance. Tony Schiavone goes, "Is he here?" And then Excalibur was like, "He's here and ready to fight." And then the final countdown played. And these two had themselves a match.
Yeah, they could.
Nigel can still fucking go.
I mean, he has been training in a ring for a few years since he got cleared, so yeah. And he's still in fantastic shape as well. But yeah, the fact of the matter is, when people say Nigel McGuinness is one of the greatest technicians of any era, it's facts.
Well, that great technician ended up tapping out to Danielson. By the way.
Yeah, and
Although
apparently
the
he
fans were
said
chanting,
thank you.
Nigel.
Yeah, and then Nigel said thank you while tapping out at the same time. He said thank you before tapping out. and the commentators pointed out, which I thought was a great call.
Well, then after this is when things got interesting because Cage came out with that contract. He was getting ready to sign it, but then this fucking guy, Kip Saban, snuck up and stole the pen.
Stole the pen and ran.
Yeah, and Christian said he nearly ran into Peck and Claudio Castagnoli.
Yeah, they stared a hole for him. Which makes me wonder why they were standing back there, because it made it look like they were protecting Danielson, even though they don't like Danielson anymore.
Yeah, it's very odd.
Yeah, I thought I was like, why have they done that?
Fix your goddamn show, Tony. So then we had the FTW Championship match.
Yes.
Between Hook and Roderick Strong, in which Hook won. But what happened after was something that fans said needed to happen for a while, and that's the FTW Championship is being officially retired.
Thank God.
And Hook handed the title back to Taz, and they shared a hug.
Yeah, I think that's the right move.
And that's why Taz should be turned heel.
But also, I think the FTW being retired is a good move, especially for Hook, because I feel like him winning that 3 times, yeah, granted, that means he's held it more than anybody else, and is the longest reigning champion combined days-wise. But then it's like...
Tony's actually not forced to think of ideas. Tony's actually forced to think of ideas for Hook now, not just putting him in FTW title matches.
I think Tony's just realised he finally has to push Hook for AEW championships, because Hook has to be the future of his company. Because
mid-card titles, at least.
Yeah, mid-card titles to begin with, for sure, because he's still quite young. So, but it's like, as I said, the FTW championship was an anchor holding down Hook and his progression in terms of not only as a performer, but in terms of being a character and storylines. So I'm glad they've done that.
I mean, listen, I'm a huge fan of like the old school stuff, like with Taz and the FTW stuff, and I thought that when that title was in AEW, I thought, why is it?
It wasn't even a legitimate title. It didn't even count. Yeah, it wasn't even sanctioned. It was just there.
Yeah, that's why I was like questioning it, because like back when it was in ECW, it fucking mattered. Here it was just like, oh, let's just.
It's because Taz was there.
Yeah.
But yeah, he got retired, which is a good thing.
But then, boys, we had ourselves a match, an AEW World Tag Team Championship match between the Young Bucks and these two guys.
Oh, Fletcher, where Ospreay?
Yeah, those guys, the aerial assassin and the guy.
This is where Ospreay stopped Kyle Fletcher doing bad things.
And then Don Callis was on the commentary desk. Yeah, just what we wanted. The fucking, yeah.
Because Kyle Fletcher was going to use a screwdriver, wasn't he?
Yeah, because Don Callis got away from that announce table. We were trying to... There was a bit of fracas going on. Then Don Callis was like, here, Kyle, use this screwdriver. And Will was like, nah, bruv, don't do that, bruv.
Will was like, nah, mate.
We're going to win this the right way. And that ended up costing them in the end, so...
Yeah, Kyle Fletcher got pinned.
Yeah, what the fuck, Will? What's your problem?
Will, when he took the screwdriver from Kyle Fletcher, I told him to stop. He literally got in Don Callis' face, too.
Yeah, he was going, get down.
Yeah, he was like, get out, get down.
So you know they're gonna set up a match between those two, right? Like that's what that's building towards.
Well, Ospreay and Callis, are you mad?
No, Ospreay and Fletcher.
Yeah, maybe, but like...
Nah, I don't know.
You don't think it's going to happen? Kyle Fletcher versus Ospreay?
It's already happened.
Yeah, it was one of Will's first matches in AEW. Well, as a
Yeah, but
AEW
put a little bit
roster.
more heat behind it. Here you go.
Here's the thing: Will Ospreay's not part of the Don Callis family anymore, is he? Or he doesn't want to be anyway.
No, he
Wait,
hasn't been.
was
there a
He
title
hasn't
on the
been
line
since
when
July.
those two faced off against each other?
No, because Will Ospreay wasn't a champion then.
Well, there you go. Have those two face each other for the championship.
Well, no.
So Will can just win.
I mean, yeah, Ospreay would still win, but I mean,
No, we need Will Ospreay to face people that will guarantee him losses.
oh, so fucking putting him in a match with Ricochet would be the next
Yes,
best
because
option.
Ricochet should beat Will Ospreay.
Then
I mean,
why
if-
aren't we
if Kyle
getting
Fletcher-
anything that's going towards that? 'Cause-
If Kyle Fletcher was the one to cost Will Ospreay in a match against Ricochet for the International Championship, then yes, that would be more. Well, that'd be the actual heat that would build to there
But
eventually.
Ricochet is facing Will Ospreay next week, so
Yeah.
yeah, but you
So
don't
they
think
don't.
Don Callis and Kyle Fletcher will somehow fuck
Probably
with that
not.
match?
probably not. It's because it's a dream match. So I think Tony will just let it happen.
I don't
Also, I'm not happy that
I don't
I'm not.
trust Tony in that aspect.
happy. I'm not happy that Ricochet Will Ospreay is happening this early.
Yeah, neither am I. I wanted more time.
Yeah, I feel like it
He
needs to
should have
go.
built it way longer than this.
Wait, is the title on the line?
Yeah,
Yes.
Oh fuck.
they should have built it up. It's just because it's their 5-year anniversary next week and they're loading up the show, which is fair. But like, Ricochet just came in. Will Ospreay was like, "You need to win. You need to beat people." Ricochet hasn't even had He's had like one match on Dynamite.
Against the Beast Muertos. Actually, I think he's had two. He had that one with
But still, though,
Boss.
Will Ospreay telling him, "You need to get wins in order to face me," and then gets 2 wins. Oh, that's good enough.
That's no.
It's not,
Wait,
but
were they
you
big
know,
wins? Like who did he
they're
face?
weird.
No, he just faced random people.
Oh, then what the fuck?
Yeah, it's just because it's their 5-year anniversary, and you know how I told you, Sony's like, "I got Ricochet, I got Will Ospreay, I got to do this."
Yeah, and I got a fucking banana. Does that mean I automatically get a match?
Probably, maybe. In Tony's eyes, maybe.
In Tony.
Anyway.
But then we had the conglomeration adding Rocky Romero to there.
Don't know who they are.
Yeah, moving on.
Rocky Romero is a
No, I don't know who the whole group is.
It's Orange Cassidy, Jay Briscoe.
Oh,
Jay
damn.
Briscoe.
Or, no, fuck.
Mark.
Mark Briscoe. Sorry, I had to catch myself.
We miss you,
Mark
Jim.
Briscoe, is Mark Briscoe, Kyle O'Reilly, Orange Cassidy, Tomohiro Ishii, Willow Nightingale, Rocky Romero.
Thank you.
That's way too many people for a faction.
Hey.
The
Well-
New Japan faction where there's loads of people.
So then they had Prince Nana come out and give an
Oh.
update on Swerve Strickland.
Top road, catch a bike, catch a foot when I drive.
I like this segment.
Pretty much said that Swerve is not cleared to come back, but he's fighting hard every single day and for every single one of the fans. Then he gets interrupted by someone going, "Excuse me, excuse me."
With a cane in hand.
Yeah, this fucking pimp walks out. It's MVP.
Montel Vontavious Porter.
MVP in a suit.
Is all elite.
Yeah.
And he said, then he made Prince Nana an offer, basically saying, "Step aside and let me manage Swerve."
And he said, if Swerve wants to talk business,
Here's my card.
yes. But business.
Which means I think they're going to build to Swerve saying no to MVP, and then Bobby Lashley, Shelton Benjamin, and somebody else come in. Maybe Powerhouse Hobbs. That'd be cool.
Yes, I think Bobby Lashley, Shelton Benjamin, MVP is going to do the Hurt business, but I think someone else needs to join them.
Powerhouse Hobbs.
Yes.
So then we had the TNT
Okay.
Championship. The Jack Perry was. What's this say? TNT champion, the scapegoat Jack Perry, was headed to the arena in his bus this Saturday on Collision Grand Slam. There will be an open challenge match for the TNT Championship.
Well, no one's gonna watch that.
Yeah, no one cares about the scapegoat Jack Perry. Anyway, moving on. Then
No
we
one cares
have the
about Collision.
AEW women. What?
No one cares about Collision.
Anyway, no one cares about Jack Perry. Anyway, moving. The AEW Women's World Championship match, which had Mariah May versus Liam Help. I'm gonna butcher the name.
Yuka Sakazaki.
Against
Thank-
Liam Help.
Liam
Yep.
Help.
Against
Because I'm
Liam
good
Help.
at pronouncing names. Because I listen to the announcers.
I don't. Anyway, moving on. So shocker, Mariah May wins.
Mina
Yeah.
was there.
Mina Shirakawa.
Yeah.
It was like a
And then-
backstage
She was a bit
interview thing
she was a
on
bit
YouTube
conflicted.
afterwards, which was funny.
She was a bit conflicted though, because like she did not want to attack.
Yuka.
Yeah, but also she did not want to be with Mariah May at the same time.
Yeah. And that's what I was about to point out. They did like a backstage comments thing on YouTube, and Mariah was like, gloating, and she does like a heel, and then Mina's standing there quite awkwardly and looking like, I don't want to be here. And then Mariah was like, Mina, do the dance, and then she did the, the chest dance
But they
thing.
didn't kiss this time.
So clearly they're going to build some Mariah May versus Mina Shirakawa at some point, I think.
Oh my!
So then,
But Tommy Storm will somehow get involved.
well, it was actually Willow Nightingale that got involved this time.
Yeah, she saved Yuka Sakazaki from further damage, which makes me think the immediate future for Mariah May is Willow Nightingale.
Oh well, that's an easy win.
Yeah, easy win for
Well,
Mariah.
Here comes the main event, and I have a lot to say on this. It's the number one contenders match. Darby Allin puts his AEW World Title shot on the line against Jon Moxley, in which Moxley ends up winning.
I'm not surprised. I called it
Uh,
last week or 2 weeks ago, whenever we last did a podcast before the one we did last week, or the week
Well,
before.
Then Danielson pretty much came out of nowhere and started choking Moxley out with a tie.
That's a Nexus debut callback.
Yeah, and then
Because you took
with the help
Justin
of
Roberts with a
Pac
tie.
and Castanoli, they pulled Danielson off.
Yeah. It's insane.
So it's Moxley versus Danielson at Wrestle Team.
Yes.
Which should be a banger, by the way.
Yeah, it'll be alright.
I mean, yeah, but I mean, look, okay, yes, I understand storyline wise, yes. Moxley, Danielson, yeah, obviously that would sell an arena. I feel like it should. But, I mean, come on. You kind of had some fans hoping here that crazy painted faced little fucker was gonna at least have his first shot at the title.
Yeah, but then people will be pissed off that he lost. So.
It's not his first, because he was involved in the Four Pillars
I
match when MJF was world champion.
I was trying to catch myself again. But, I mean, come on. I feel like Allen versus Danielson would still fucking...
Yeah, it would be good, and Darby Allin should be AEW World Champion in the future. But I also think having John Moxley lose to Bryan Danielson is better than having Darby Allin lose to Bryan Danielson.
Oh, you think Danielson beats Moxley?
Yes, obviously. Moxley, bro, Danielson's not losing the title this early. Because literally, when he loses the title, he's done. You do realize that, right?
Yeah, no, but it's like I feel
He's
like
not losing this early. Well, then what's the point getting in the title? 1 title defense, 2 title defense, bang, done. Bye, I'm out of here.
I mean, yeah, good point, but it's like it's AEW.
Yeah, and I know Tony Khan's dumb, but like, come on.
But when you got Moxley
I'm-
coming back playing this new character he's doing, then I don't know. It's like it's a toss up.
Well, I mean, like I said, like storyline wise, right now, yes. Danielson versus Moxley, yes. It makes
Moxley did put a bloody plastic bag over his face.
yeah.
That's
I
attempted
wasn't
murder.
arguing with that. Like I felt like
That's
those two
attempted
should have gone
murder.
at each other.
That is attempting murder.
But I mean, come on.
Yeah,
I
but
would have liked to seen,
people would
you
have been
know,
mad that Darby lost.
unless he put on a good showing and did some crazy shit, then they wouldn't
They'd,
fucking.
they'd still be mad that he didn't win.
Yeah, but then they're gonna bitch if Moxley loses too.
Not really, no one cares about him anymore. It's kind
The
of
thing
irrelevant.
is,
Wow.
the thing is, right? The thing is, right?
Moxley's actually kind of irrelevant. I'll say it, I don't care.
The thing is, right? Like, say if Moxley were to beat, I don't know, Danielson for it at either Full Gear or World's End, and then you eventually built a Derby winning off Moxley, then maybe that's all makes sense in the end. I don't know. But yeah.
I don't know. I just want to see Darby Allin with a title again.
He will win it one day.
And that'll be
I was gonna say he's one of the
AEW
pillars of the
make-
company. I feel like he needs one here.
and that'd be AEW doing their own version of WWE making Jeff Hardy WWE champion. But you know,
Well, I mean, it'd
Oh,
be
yeah.
great. It'd be great if they fucking put it on an AEW original for once, not a fucking.
I mean, MJF literally just lost it not that long ago.
Still. I mean, if you look back at all the AEW champions, there's been a lot
I
more
could say the same thing with
WWE guys
NXT.
than there.
The NXT title on NXT occasionally instead of giving it to TNA and AEW's
I'd make
Heat.
the argument for that too. I would say the same thing too in that aspect.
I don't know. Personally, I love Darby Allin, but I don't think he's ready for a world title event yet.
Jack Perry, give him your belt right now.
again.
Fuck it, why not?
So you've gone from wanting him to be world champion to him being the TNT
I just want him to have a belt in general.
Okay, give him the 24/7 title.
All right, Will, give him your belt.
I'm
You
not
don't need
buying into that. I'm not buying into that. Not buying. Not buying.
You
Not
mean
buying.
Will
not buying.
Ospreay and Darby Allin wouldn't fucking bang?
It would, yeah.
Come on. Well, here's where shit is kind of fucked up because
I think Christian Cage beats Danielson, by the way.
Oh my god.
here's what weird is because I don't know where Wheeler Yuta is in all this, but it says here that Pac, Claudio,
Call in the
and
middle.
Yuta are defending the AEW World Trios titles against Private Party and Commander on Collision.
Yes. Yes.
That's pretty much the end of it, and it says here that Saturday, October 12th is Wrestle Day. And then it says here at the end, it says here, and remember, we are AEW where the best wrestle.
Okay.
And next year, I was about to say next week is their 5-year anniversary.
Yeah, that's crazy.
The those tag team champions they have. They posted a picture today.
Of the
Like
change.
Twitter going crazy.
Yeah, star of the Netflix documentary series Mr. McMahon, Shane McMahon. was pictured with the Bucks of Youth.
Shane McMahon was pictured with the Young Bucks, and I'm not going to lie to you, I think Shane McMahon appears next week.
Maybe. Yeah.
Like, legit, I think he does. 5-year
And he's
anniversary.
And he's the manager of the New Elite. LOL.
No, because if you think about it, Moxley's been saying this is not your company anymore. Things are changing. I'm like,
Hmm.
Oh my god, he bought another company. Jesus Christ.
I think Shane could be with Moxley somehow.
Yeah.
No,
Probably.
my question is, why was Mercedes not on this show?
Yeah. Ever since All Out, she's just disappeared.
Yeah, seeing as this is their 5-year anniversary next week, and she's like Tony Khan's newest shiny toy. She wasn't there.
Ricochet's.
Also, she said in an interview like a few days ago, I don't know if I'm gonna go back to WWE, probably not. That is such a lie.
Yeah, you liar.
We know she was basically probably forced to say that.
She's a snake.
Because remember that interview she did just before signing with AEW? And that clip got taken out of it where she said, I'll be back there one day.
Yeah, they said, I don't know if I'm ever going to go back. So, which one is it, woman?
She ain't fooling us.
Yeah, no, it's like, it's mad.
But yeah, anyway,
Mad.
Shane McMahon could debut next week in AEW. That's kind of nuts.
Yeah, and McMahon in the competition, or quote unquote competition, supposedly, according to some people, but it's not. It's just the alternative.
Also, there was talk today that Malachi Black's contract is up early next year.
Yes. And speaking of other contracts on the other side, on WWE, AJ Styles is expiring soon.
I think he'll stay.
Yeah, probably.
And the Motor City Machine Guns have signed contracts with WWE.
Yes.
They're going to NXT. Let me just clarify this whole Lucha Bros thing up. They're still under contract with AEW right now. Once their contract ends, they are most likely going to WWE and going straight to the main roster.
Okay, but we need to talk about the big news right now.
Wow.
John Cena's going to be on The Simpsons. It says here the Simpsons season premiere this Sunday on Fox will feature John Cena.
Is that why he's being a part-time main bitch again? Because he's doing stuff like The Simpsons?
Yeah.
I have no idea. All I know is that I've seen this photo of John Cena. This first off, that does not look anything like John Cena.
Also, look at the tweet I put in general about 2K.
Oh yeah, if WWE wanted to have wrestlers from Impact in WWE 2K25, they would need approval from TNA and would need to sign a separate agreement. Highly doubt, but
I think it'll happen.
Yeah, and if it does happen, the extent of it being
It'll be a DLC, but it'll happen. I think it's gonna happen.
Yeah, get Jordan Grace in there, get Joe Hendry in there.
Get Hickey Gibson in there.
Maybe get Josh Alexander. Maybe a Rosemary. Maybe Trey Miguel and Zach Wentz.
Why are you not mentioning Hickey Gibson?
Is he part of TNA?
Maybe. Who knows?
They should sign him. Fuck it.
Yeah, they should actually.
Well, no, they're not.
Or champion of any
I was signing to Wrestle Arc, okay?
Really?
Yeah,
you're
if
going
you're
to sign
still
him to Wrestle Arc?
Sure.
I'm going to
Gee,
sign
how
Hickey
that
Gibson.
work.
We can replace Peyton.
Do it.
We can replace Peyton with Hickey Gibson.
Yeah,
That'd be
sure.
a big
Be more active.
It'd be a big upgrade, to be fair.
It'd be a big upgrade.
It would.
No, I'm not arguing with you. I agree.
I'd be like, you want WWE, paying not. Yeah. See.
Yeah.
What else happened, guys?
Bringing back the 2K League.
Yeah, you want to talk about that?
Yeah. So, for those of you that missed the 2K League, coming back tomorrow.
Yes.
Yeah.
Tomorrow
And,
WWE 2K League RWO is war.
on radio's Twitch.
yeah.
Radio Twitch.
I can tell you what, these guys have already put in a lot of work already.
Yes.
Yes, we have.
But
We've been very busy.
I do want to say this. I hope that everyone does show up tomorrow because if not, then I don't know how we're gonna do the pay-per-view.
And also, paying my vote ruined it anyway.
Yeah, that fucking. We need to talk about that. Okay, this fucking guy. I've said it not only in VC, but I've said it in the goddamn Discord
In
server.
the chart. Yeah, in the chart.
That not only do you need to plan your shows, but you also need 2 matches for the pay-per-view. What does this fucking guy do? Writes out a whole show, no goddamn pay-per-view.
Oh, by the way, he's
Plans for
edited
next
that.
week.
He's edited that now.
Yeah, because we shouted at him.
Yeah. If you go and read his show tab, you'll see what he's done.
Okay. Yeah. Fair.
But yeah, so what else are we gonna talk about? But yeah, so anyway, the 2K League returns tomorrow, and I can tell you what, I'm excited to see everyone show because here's the best part: we're not controlling shit in it
No, we're just making the matches. That's it.
and watching them.
And then watch the console, screw up all our plans, and then we have to rewrite everything.
There's literally no way that this could be fucked up, but honestly, we're gonna find a way to fuck it up.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the console's gonna fuck it up. The game.
Here's my hope: is that this fucking thing lasts longer than a goddamn month.
Hey,
Like, I
talk to
want
your
this
game
bitch
about
to make it all the way to Mania. That's what I want.
Imagine a Mania ran by us.
I want it to be.
I think it'd actually be insane, you know.
We can have Ricky Gibson face Joe Hendry.
Yes, I do want to mention that there are cause in this, but we
Ricky
only have 2
Gibson's
of
in
them.
this thing, okay?
Yeah,
He's in it.
fucking Ricky.
Ricky Gibson's in it. I didn't even know who this guy was a month ago, and now he's in it, and he's on my show. I love Ricky Gibson. He's awesome.
He's something.
He's way better than LA Knight.
Yeah?
That came out of nowhere.
That you just said. Wait, what did
No.
you just say? I didn't hear it. What did he say?
I didn't say anything. It's fine.
What did you just say,
I didn't say anything.
Liam? What do you fucking say?
I don't know. I think he just said that Ricky Gibson's better than LA Knight. And I said, yeah, with a question mark. But yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Like, maybe, I don't know.
Fine. Bro, he got to team with Kevin Owens and got to... Well, he didn't get to team. He got to take a stunner from Kevin Owens, okay? That's amazing.
Yeah, how many people can you say have taken a stunner from Kevin Owens?
He got paid to take a stunner from Kevin Owens and wear pink knee pads.
He has merch.
He does have merch, actually, yeah.
We want viewers to go buy his merch.
We actually do.
merch.
Go on his Twitter and buy his merch. Quite funny.
Where is it? Where is that? Did you pin that at all?
No, don't need to get it for you.
I'm looking for it again. Hold on, I'm scrolling up.
Ricky Gibson has merch, everybody.
I'm looking to where you fucking posted it. And I'm like, we need to spread the word that he has merch. Found it. It's at Rock IN Ricky G.
Yes. Go to that link and buy Ricky Gibson merch.
I'm checking out his Twitter. 'cause I want to see what he
Also,
posted.
Wrestle Votes have started a podcast, and they mentioned something interesting about the first Raw on Netflix. They said what?
Apparently Ricky's already jumping ship here.
No.
Because it says here that him and his partner called the Midnight Heat are facing FTR on September 29th at
On what
something
show?
called Roseland 9.
Okay, cool. It's an indie show. Just exactly where FTR should be. Anyway, back to WrestleVote.
We need Ricky on the big stage.
Yes, give Ricky WrestleMania main event
Wait,
against
what? He's
someone.
already got a #1 bestseller for his merch.
Of course he does. You know what appearing on
And
WWE
it's that
does to
exact
you?
fucking shirt.
Anyway, WrestleVote said that the first Raw on Netflix is set to take place at the Intuit Dome in LA.
Honestly, you want to know what I started to think?
And they also said they could see The Rock and John Cena there. Oh, we know John Cena's going to be there.
Well, you can't see John Cena because it's John Cena.
But he's going to be there. The bald guy on the other hand, I don't know. I don't know when he's going to show up. We're
I
still
will
waiting
say
for
know
Orton
it.
and Jimmy.
I will say this though. Wait a minute, that's probably the one thing that we should mention about the WWE documentary stuff is Vince McMahon wanted to. What did he say? He wanted to buy it or something. That way it didn't get aired, but Netflix told him to fuck off.
Oh yeah, no, he asked Netflix if he could buy the the footage and everything because according to him, they made him look bad.
Yeah, he done that himself. It's fine.
So Vince, let me go ahead and help you here, Sean. You made yourself look bad, but Stone Cold actually was getting heat from this too.
Yeah, for what he said and
That
you
he's not a
know
CTE guy,
hmm,
which
he's bold. Oh, breaking news from Sean Rossap 29 seconds ago. Saraya has re-signed with AEW.
Yay!
cool.
To be fair, her contract was coming up, and no one knew if she was going to stay or not, but clearly she is. So that's breaking news. See, this is why we're still live, guys, because we knew breaking news was going to come out. It always happens. Remember we end something
I'm just surprised that we
major
caught it this
this
time.
Yeah, but yeah, and literally, if we would have ended it right now, like everything would have come out. Everything that comes out tomorrow would have come out now.
Probably.
You know,
Um,
it's annoying.
So for folks that honestly wanted to hear what Vince had to say about his documentary, here is the Twitter post. I don't regret participating in the Netflix documentary. The producers had an opportunity to tell an objective story about my life and the incredible business I built, which were equally filled with excitement, drama, fun, and a fair amount of controversy and life lessons. Unfortunately, based on the early partial cut I've seen, this doc falls short and takes the predictable path of what's this say? Conflation? Uh, pretty much talking about the Vince McMahon character with my true self, Vince. The title and promos alone make that evident. A lot has been misrepresented and left out entirely in a effort to leave viewers intentionally confused. The producers use typical editing tricks without any context footage and dated sub bites except to distort the viewer's precipitation and support a a narrative. What the fuck? I can barely read. In an attempt to further their lead account. The producers used a lawsuit based on the affair I ended as evidence that I am, in fact, Mr. McMahon. I hope the viewer will keep an open mind and remember that there are two sides to every story.
Vince McMahon saying, "I am indeed Mr. McMahon." Crazy.
Boy, Vince, you could have fucking fooled me.
I had no idea they were saying.
I don't think that you are. I think you're fucking lying.
Yeah, I don't think Vince and Mr. McMahon are the same person. Like, nah. That can't be a thing, can it? Next podcast we'll be discussing is Vince McMahon and Mr. McMahon the same person?
No, next podcast, I would like to talk about more about this documentary.
No, next podcast we're doing bad blood predictions.
Oh, god damn it. After the bad blood predictions, can we talk about it?
Maybe. If Liam's watched it.
We'll have time, and I probably would have watched it by then. Yes, as I said, it's my plan.
We're gonna try and end this now because it's been forever. But yes, next Thursday is bad blood predictions because next Saturday is bad blood.
Indeed.
Should be a very interesting show. That should be a very interesting show. I don't trust Cody. I also don't like Cody. But yeah.
Boy, you could have fucking fooled me there, buddy.
That's like Vince fooling me.
You don't like Cody, huh?
I don't trust him.
For years or something.
I think he's going to turn on Coleman, which is the biggest mistake of his life. But anyway, yeah. Next Thursday, bad word predictions, and yes, radio will talk about the documentary. Okay. You happy now?
Yeah.
And I will not be here.
Are you fucking kidding?
But yeah, take us away, radio. Get us out of here.
All right. So, a big thank you to all of our sponsors, and of course, a big thank you to all of you, the guys that tune in and watch our stream, and of course, deal with our bullshit.
Watch tomorrow though the 2K League.
Yes. Make sure you folks tune in to the 2K League because there I will have some breaking news considering what is happening with my Twitch channel, and of course, what's happening from then on. But make sure you folks tune in for that. Like I said, should be a fun time. Should have everyone there. Make sure you guys follow our social medias and all of our channels in the description below. And make sure you folks check out the Wrestle Arc Podcast here every Thursday, right here on YouTube. And yeah, get the fuck out. We're done.
Yes, yeah, bye.
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 Go away, leave.
Yeah, please.
Suck your mom.